What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your Mile High Priest, chilling up here on Saturn's Day. We are at the top of the Venus hour, about to enter the hour of Mercury, and this is an all signs time-stamped sign by sign reading. I've established the channel already with Venus's blessing. These are Venusian times. I don't want to get too wrapped up into the astrology, but we'll just chat a little bit about it. And yes, thank you for being here. As always, I honor you, our energetic exchange. I know my setup is different today, and I know some of you don't like this mic. I don't especially like it, but I am better able to handle the technical aspects because I'm having issues with my it's my machine. And yeah, Mercury is retrograde. Mercury retrograde is happening. Okay, we just crossed the first quarter moon in Cancer. Y'all, for those of you who have been here, you know I love a quarter moon, a first quarter. I was born near the last quarter moon, and so yes, these are crisis points, but crisis has a connotation, right? And it just it's a triggering point. It's a alignment, adjustment, a point in which we can acknowledge perhaps how far we've come, or if our plan is in motion, if it's even working. Many plans, and I did not fully explain the longer lunation cycles. They are based on the gestation period. So I work with that in my magical craft, in my astrology magic, in my shamanistic astrology approach. We look back at a new moon, and then we determine through casting or looking at the ephemeris, looking at a chart, we determine the specifics of that moon, meaning what sign is it in, and at what degrees, right, and on the zodiac wheel. And then we can look, if we're going with a new moon, we can look forward, we can look ahead 9.5 months, which is a gestation cycle, which also comes with many connotations, but basically, yeah, or what are you birthing, right? In 9.5 months, you can birth a project, a baby, what they call a spirit baby. It's a project, right? And so at the first quarter moon, we can make adjustments depending on how far we've come along with that, the birthing of the baby, the project. And then 9.5 months after that, a full moon that is near the same degrees, right? We kind of give and take a little bit, but it's called a family at that point. It's mathematical, but anyway, I work with that timeline versus a 28-day cycle. I think a 28-day cycle is really cute. We are very social media driven, and I know I'm being an a-hole about it, but some of us can do a lot in 28 days, and some of us can barely, so it truly, for me, the magic happens across a longer period of time. 28 days is good to get it going, get it together. A lot can happen in a month, but a lot more can happen in a year. A lot more can happen in 2 years, 2.5 years, right? Anyway, I just wanted to kind of tie that up with a cute little bow, Orison Sweet Martin. We referenced this Sabin Oracle in yesterday's collective reading. A man studying a mandala in front of him with the help of a very ancient book. That's the Sabian image that Linda Hill channeled. Bless them, right? And so she also gathered quotes. This one's by Orison Sweet Martin. Quote, "But how shall I get ideas? Keep your wits open. Observe, observe, study, study. But above all, think, think. And when a noble image is indelibly impressed upon the mind, act." And then I wanted to, 55. I was chatting with my friend about this moon because they have a moon in Cancer. So Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, they both backed up into Pisces. They moved ahead into Aries, and then in their retrograde moved back into Pisces. And in that case, I summed it up by thinking, believing, hoping, praying, right? Who knows what that means? Anyway, with this, alongside everything else that's happening, there's a lot of action with Mars, Saturn, and Uranus. Alongside this moon in Cancer, Mars is also attempting to move out of its post-shadow retrograde phase. It's still got a little bit to go, but it is pinging it's actually conjunct, which means they are the moon and Mars. They are seemingly hooking up, right? Like I don't mean like to be facetious or weird about that. They're like conjunct. They're meeting up. They're having a kiki. They're having a powwow. I don't know who you are. What word do you want to use? They're having a seance. And so in that case, I said Mars is action, right? And so is Cancer. Cancer is a hell of an action. Okay, release what doesn't love you back. Release what doesn't add value to you. And then I said, let me know how it goes. That's besides the point, okay? Also, smize. I don't know why I'm picking up on weird, funny things like that. So let's just, I completely apologize about how intensely I smacked this ladder yesterday. So I'm just going to do it softly to clear the channel. I've established the channel with Venus's blessing. We are about to enter the Mercury hour, and I will kick off the all signs with Aries. But before that, I just want to clear the space with this 4096 hertz Jacob's ladder tuning fork. Just one more. Okay, so I truly apologize about the setup. I know I'm happy that y'all are here no matter what. I'm a perfectionist and I'm over it. So I'm going to try to use the wand to clear, so that I'm not smacking that ladder intensely. Okay, so we will, I don't usually do money. We're going to look at 3 aspects: career, finances, and love. And then, of course, I'm a very spiritually heightened priest, high priest, very magical. So any messages from spirit, right? We welcome any messages from spirit. We welcome your spiritual guides of the highest, most brilliant, white, divine light to protect us as I channel and download and interpret divine messages for your spiritual exaltation, your human evolution. I'm also an evolutionist. Is that a word? Evolutionary. These readings are meant for your success. They are the overall theme is success, moving forward to success, towards success, moving forward successfully. Okay, keep what loves you back, keep what you love, keep what adds value. Okay. If it don't add nothing to you, then get it out of here. Okay. It's cold in Denver. I don't know, like people are in shorts and I'm in a sweater and a jacket and a hat. Thank you, Aries. Thank you so much. We ask that our guides protect us as I channel for you, Aries. Where are we at? Woohoo. Okay, 10 minutes in. Why not? Aries, for you, you really gotta let go, right? Okay, I won't get it too into it. That's it. We are in between the new moon solar eclipse in Aries. Very crazy alongside all the other astrology that I was just mentioning. And then we are on our way to the full moon in Libra. Okay. Fascinating times. The third quarter, last quarter moon. Where will it be? Let's see. The bells are going for you now. And we are in the Mercury hour now. Wow, it'll be in Aquarius. So very edgy, okay? Pluto then kicks it up a few more notches as if it wasn't already like a wild experience, okay? So I like that Orison Sweet Martin quote because it is about action. And if you're not highly attuned or attuned in general to the vibrations, the frequencies, the voltages of the magnetism, the planets, the quantum mechanics, the physics of the planets, because it is subtle. Alongside Mars, it's not that subtle, but you may get some pings. Some of us are getting like extreme downloads, but for someone who's not, YouTube tarot reader, you may get a few pings and observe, study, but above all, think. And when a noble image is indelibly impressed upon the mind, act. Okay. Now I'll go with Aries. Okay. So I have the Hermetic Tarot. This should be fun because I have Radley Valentine's Angel Answers. Yes, let's start with that, right? Okay, career, finances, and love. And then any messages from Spirit, I'll look at the bottom of the deck, right? So that I don't get too lost. Where are we at? Okay, well. Did I mention everything, Aries? Thank you for being here. I honor you. I honor our energetic exchange. If the message resonates along the way, feel free to hit like, hit thumbs up just to support me. Share this with any other Aries. Leave me a comment, say hi. 3 cards, 1 for career, 1 for finances, 1 for love. So these are very particular, right? If you have a question, they are Angel Answers Oracle cards. There are 44 cards. Okay, let's take career. Look for a sign. Finances, you're ready. And love, communicate clearly. Okay, message from Spirit in the near future. Okay, this is a general message from Spirit. But for career, you have look for a sign. Okay. So observe, study. Okay. For finances, we have I'm sorry, you're ready. So, if you're looking to invest, if you're looking to get ready for a upgrade, a role promotion, if you're ready to make a shift in how you spend, how you budget, or if you're this is giving me moving on or purchasing something, selling and then moving, selling and then buying, and then communicate clearly. Love, okay, love in general, love of the family, friendships, or maybe you are involved in a relationship with a partner or partners. Okay, communicate clearly. Is there something we'll see. So I have the Hermetic Tarot just to clarify a little bit more, and then I have more tarot cards. So career, finances, and love, right? Y'all, this is so fun. I'm gonna end up stripping these. Okay, career. Wow, King of Wands. Do we say role promotion or a change, a career change, or a role upgrade, or it's like a teacher, like you're a King of Wands can be a healer, but more an inspirational. This is success for me. This means success. This King of Wands, it could be someone willing or wanting to work with you, wanting to hire you. You could be dealing with this in the public arena, meaning not involved too much in emotions, more so involved in action. Not the most. Yes, the King of Wands is thoughtful, but they're on the go. They're moving. So there it is, moving. I don't know where you're moving or what's moving. Are you moving to another city, another state, another region for a job? Are you moving to school? Are you going to school? Are you moving back home? Are you moving? No matter where, no matter what's moving, it seems like you've completed a very creative, artistic time, a period of exalted creativity, spiritual alignment. Maybe you even found a spiritual lesson. Prince of the Chariot of Fire. Okay, this is Leo. Okay, and the last decan of Cancer. Okay, so you could be Cancer rising, or you could be Leo rising, or you could be any of a Leo or a Cancer with an Aries aspect, right? Or you're working with, wow, you're healing, you're moving, again, with the movement. Prince of the Chariot of Fire. This is so cool. A lot of Leo. So Mars is obviously your ruler, and it's not letting up. And maybe take those pre-channeled messages. Leave what isn't serving you, your highest good. Leave what doesn't serve you at all. Leave what doesn't value you. Leave what doesn't add value. You're very lovable. You're very handsome. You're very beautiful. People want you. You're very attractive. It doesn't matter like how attractive you are, but I want you to understand that magnetism is powerful for you. You are wanted. you're wanted elsewhere. Maybe you don't feel wanted where you're at, and where you're going, they're gonna want you. Don't you want me? Okay. Wow. Then we have Cancer, the Chariot. This is finances. Yo, you're going to the right place. As long as you feel that this may be a tough decision, right? This is so involved in Major Arcana number 7, Lord of the Triumph of Light. Mars in Cancer is really pushing you. Maybe you are a sun in Cancer or a rising. These are big aspects. Or who is this around you? They're moving. Yeah, they're coming around the mountain from far away. You're moving far. You're going far. You're going places. Even if you're not moving, you are going very far with your next move. Your next move involves many moves. Okay. Careful now. Slow and steady wins a race, and you know that. You can't rush it. The King of Wands being here in the finance sector, and then the career sector, and then the Chariot in your finances is like you got to act right. And I apologize about how I speak to y'all. It's a very somewhat patriarchal, right? Like my masculinity kicks in, and then it's Saturn's day, and I'm a Saturn in Scorpio, and my Neptune and my Jupiter are in Capricorn. So I'm a washed out Pisces, but when I'm working, I'm like, get out of my way. When I'm buying and spending, I'm like, get out of my way. And okay, Aries, careful with careful with how much you're buying, how much you're spending, and maybe you really are about to have to spend a lot on this move, but it is very much, it's somewhat a blow to the ego, I'm not gonna lie. But because maybe you recognize what isn't right for you, how you haven't been treating yourself more so, let's not blame others, right? We can talk smack about everyone if you want a personal reading. Aries, wish good, eh? It's a good time to be an Aries, I will say that. Or to have I know it's wild. I've talked, especially the young Aries that I've spoken to, Aries rising, moon in Aries, and sun in Aries. I can look back in the last month. I have met with a lot of those folks to give them readings, folks with those placements, and giving them readings, and a lot of them are moving across the freaking world, and I'm like, whoa. This is the Chariot, right? Moving across lands, figuratively, proverbially, but also in reality. This is real. And you've got major things ahead of you. Okay, love. Can we just, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck means there's a lot of Cancer here. Mars in Cancer is really affecting you. The moon in Cancer is really affecting you. The summer months, you may come alive. Love, you may not be very much in love, but people are going to want to love you. Ace of Wands. Okay, I don't know where you're at with your intimacy and the passion is there. Like, there's a lot of fire. Ace of Wands is the Leo. There's a lot of Cancer, Leo, and Aries here. Like, y'all, please take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Meaning, don't overdo it. Do you have to go on a date every night? There are a lot of people that like your sensitivity and alongside your fiery nature. Queen of the Thrones of Water, Gemini and Cancer. There may be something is starting, something's restarting. Love. Wow, ringing in the right ear. Okay. Can we spend a little bit just communicate clearly? Okay, yeah, with the Ace of Wands. You're ready to go, okay? Because that's with the Chariot. You're ready. Okay. You're ready. The King of Wands is looking for a sign, okay? So maybe as far as career, this is your sign that yes, you've made the right decision, although it may be very difficult because you are ending a huge chapter or era, or like your life is about to change. And maybe if you're the Aries who needed that this is your sign, right? And then freaking love, communicate clearly. Ace of Wands. Yeah, don't rush. Maybe there are apologies along the way, or maybe there's an outpour of an emotional outpour, right? It's okay. We can cry. Get a hug. I like hugs. Let's see. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. Okay, it may involve in person, right? This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. This is all love, right? Aries, no rush. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. I like that. And it's happening fast, okay? Let's clear up that love. What can help Aries? Look, the Taurus Hierophant. I know you do value them. You value them and they value you, and maybe that was the lost message. That's what needs to be communicated, is even though it's not going to work out, right? You love them, and that's a lesson, okay? In communication. Maybe they're learning this lesson. I mean, it takes two to tango, right? Maybe you can't just up and go. You kind of have to talk to people, right? You kind of have to tell them, like, I gotta go. Oh my God, look. Karma. It's okay. It's gonna be okay, right? Aries, what? And then we have the freaking Emperor. This is you, homie. Is there a Scorpio involved? Whether it's family member, brother, sibling, sister, mother, father. It's something else, all right? You're leaving the community, or this is that last notch, okay? Really determining how you're gonna show up. There's something between, like, do you owe a debt? This is a governmental debt, or make sure you have, this is about love, sorry. Someone owes you owe each other communication, okay? Look, this golden retriever. You are dealing with a Scorpio, I know that. Look, I know you, Aries. I know you've said a lot. Ace of Cups. No matter what kind of relationship it is, whether family, friends, siblings, or community, or a lover, you guys love each other, okay? So can Can you soften up a little bit? You can cry a little. It's fine. We got you. Hug it out, right? The Emperor and Justice. The Chariot. The love is there. So what if there's distance? Life throws those curveballs. A Scorpio told me that recently. Okay. All right, Aries, I'll be back with the individual sign readings. This is an all sign, so you can't take up all my time, right? Taurus. I'm looking at the zodiac wheel over here. Okay. I'm not really talking about I already did a little bit, very general. I don't want to bog you down. Okay, 3 cards: career, finances, and love. Taurus, this is about your health. Someone is affecting your health. Someone is affecting your spirit. You gotta speak up, okay, baby? Career, finances, and love. Okay, I'm gonna take career abundance. Wow. Career, abundance, finances, trust. Good for you, Taurus. So maybe, again, your day to day. I think it's more about your day, and it's more about you striving to create a space for gratitude. And I don't just mean just gratitude practice. I mean you must determine your singular, it is about you. It's all about you, Taurus. It's like this making space for God in the everyday. It's involved in eat, when you take bites of food, you're sensing the connection to the world. Okay. How can you have gratitude? And it may be that at that point you're like, what am I eating? Things like that. Why am I eating this? Or it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be a negative thing, right? It can lean more to positivity, or oh wow, I've made good choices. So yeah. Love, remain positive. Message from Spirit: get more information before you make the decision. Or I believe as you get more information, that will be the decisive marker. And so it's almost then you'll know what to say. Okay. So it's however you suppose, whatever your belief, whether it's the universe, the planetary quantum mechanics of it all, the magnetic forces, the God, your ancestors. Okay, Taurus, I know you're very, very, very well connected to nature spirits, the land, the earth. The earth is speaking to you. Okay. This is about you, though. Remain positive in love. So it goes from very spiritual to God's got you. God's got it. God's got it. I'm thinking yellow, and it was all yellow. But also yellow, it can it's the next level. Like you thought you were done, and maybe something shifts. Remain positive, even if it isn't. Say your relationship isn't working out. It's gonna work out for the better. Okay, career is abundance, yo. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. This is for career. Princess of Cups. Princess of the Palace of the Floods. This to me just tells me it's going to be emotionally gratifying, emotionally satisfying, but also it may involve you making sure you're taking in the small wins, right? Princess of Cups. Feeling emotionally satisfied. Maybe you want space for that in your career. Creating. So this is what I mean. Creating like break time in your career. Or re-examining the what is in those contracts that are not valuable. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Contracts that are not valuable, you're sensing a lot energetically. Okay, you please remain graceful if that's a thing, right? And remain in your grace, humility. And I believe that's why I mentioned gratitude practice, because that can resolve a lot of the rushedness or the feeling of did I make the wrong decision? Okay. No. You are determining the right decisions by taking your time and feeling things out, not just taking into account feelings, but taking into account time to feel things out and not snap. Or if it's not about snapping at others, it's about releasing. Maybe you have to let go of a negative person. Maybe you have to let go of a contract that isn't really working. And at first it seems like you're losing, but something that's going to make you feel really good, it's going to first be a small win. Maybe it feels like a loss, an emotional loss. After that, the floodgates open. Princess of Cups, the floodgates. Abundance. Very scorpionic, okay? Very Scorpio of you to let go of what isn't working. And then God saying, good for you, Scorpio Taurus. Here you go. Here's a check in the mail. Or maybe you're hiring someone. Maybe sometimes I get like love and career, bringing a loving spiritual eye, a sensation of spiritual love. Wow, a spirit baby. You're birthing a project. I know that. Okay, finances. Wow. Ten of Swords, trust, Lord of Ruin. Are you taking on the world's challenges? Are you staying up late on social media? Are you really should let go of that person, or maybe you're finally letting go. Maybe they're finally leaving. Maybe you realize that what you were holding on, it's trust fall, right? Letting go, let go. Lord of Ruin, Sun in Gemini, Ten of Swords. Trust that even though this may feel like you've been stabbed in the back, mistreated, taken advantage of, trust that honoring the situation, what happened, there's a lesson in it. And really, it's like the sun also rises and the light is coming in, okay? And now you understand that how connected you are emotionally and how that does affect finances. And maybe you're well beyond that and you're catering to that aspect of your reality and really honing in on emotions, mental clarity to get clear about emotional states, and then not allowing others to misuse you, or abuse your trust or take you for granted. I know you're very emotional, Taurus, and I believe in letting go. That's the trust fall. Honoring what didn't work out in your favor. There's a huge lesson in that, and you will not ever be the same, right? This is a new level of you, Taurus, okay? I freaking love it. It's gonna take forever, right? Wow. What was I thinking? The sun came out though. Oh look, what's with that one? Oh, 2 cards wanted to come out. 8 of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini, and the Empress. Here you are. The Hangman. Yeah, you're really letting go. You gotta let go, and that's karmic. And maybe it's a little bit of a loss or some money loss, right? But it's in remaining positive, trusting, okay, Lord of shortened force. Maybe it's like, yeah, you have to let go, but you stay put, and you return to your grace. You return to your emotional stability. You honor your value, and a lot of it is about remaining positive that you want this space. You want the space that's being created by whoever is leaving your life. Maybe it was the love relationship, or it was someone in the family, or it was a sibling, a friends relationships. Your mentality, your mental, the perspective of your circle, right? Those that you surround yourself with. You're getting very clear about who you don't want in your life. Daughter of the mighty ones. Remaining positive that even though you've suffered in love and relationships, now it's better. It's gonna, again, with the 10 of Swords, it's like things are gonna be better. And maybe even it's about you being more coming into a more mature space, honoring that maybe you were taking care of someone, you were babying someone, or that's not the type of love you want. You don't want to be like chased. You don't want to be like the object of desire. Yes, it's good to be desired, but it's the objectification. It's trusting that this means you're released. Okay, remain positive. You're doing the right thing. You have followed intuitively. You have followed a path that will lead you energetically. You're being led to clarity and to actual love, to real love, and to better relationships. That also clears up a lot of energy for your money. Okay, this is in the love department. And we have the Empress, Venus in Taurus, Venus in Libra, with the shortened force. So maybe it's just about letting go of these friendships or letting go of these groups of people. Holy moly. Okay. Remain positive. The angels are asking you to keep an optimistic attitude. There's a very positive momentum beginning to build toward the creation of your desires. You're speeding your dreams along by maintaining a cheerful and confident demeanor. It may seem as though your plans are taking a long time to manifest, but very soon you will see a change. Don't allow yourself to lose hope when your dreams are so close to coming true. Thank you, Taurus. I'll just do, this is the ethereal visions, right? Just clarity in the love department. Justice. It's meant to be. Let it go. Real love, true love. It'll be better. Queen of Cups, real love. Let it go. Is it that the Cancer Gemini aspect is leaving? Let it go. Wow, Page of Cups. Okay. This is meaningful for your career, your money, and not just your love. Okay. But you are birthing a new project, or you're giving way to a new path that leads you to better projects, or projects come in, as well as love. Like, I know I'm talking about, like, I'm interchanging, and it's like Taurus, for you, you are in that vibration of like the love, the money, the career, they all sort of intertwine at once. It doesn't mean you are dating your boss, or maybe you are. Maybe you and your partner have a business together, but also maybe your friends, your family, or whoever you were in a relationship with was messing with you energetically, your mind, your mindset, mental, not clear mentally, also messing with your emotions. This has got to go, okay? And it's involved in all that. Forgiveness, self-forgiveness, self-forgiveness, self-forgiveness. The star, vulnerability, clarity. You've learned so much, and you're ready for realness, real love. Looking for some real love. Holy mama moly. Okay. We're going on to Gemini. Oh my God. I always am like, I need more coffee. Gemini, ever so grateful as always for our energetic exchange. Wow. Career, there's something better. Finances. Opportunity. Love. It's becoming very clear about this direction, okay? Because again, it could be that as your job shifts, so do your relationships, right? As your finances shift, so do your relationships. Remain positive is at the bottom of the deck. That is your message from Spirit, okay? And we just read that card, which is just allow time to pass, and that is the hardest part, alongside taking on this opportunity. And you need the time, I suppose, because you are in this spiritual awareness, spiritual zone. What adds value to you, not just skin deep, right? Not just the looks, the money, the job. It's now it takes on a you being treated rightfully, okay? You being given space to become the leader, you really falling in love with you. Fall in love with you, Gemini. Fall in love with your life. If you're not in love with your life, remain positive. And that, I'm not saying remain positive, I'm saying that's your clue, that's your cue from spirit. This is going to involve you taking time, and it doesn't mean it's going to take forever. It's just give it this time for you to ask your angels and for you to make the decision in your career, to look at better options, and then take your finances, level them up, opportunity, right? 3 cards, career, finances, and love. Gemini. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, you've been stuck at home. You've been working from home. There's a confidence. There's something better for, in general, it's not just about confidence, but like if you are feeling very low in your confidence, that's why, because there's something better. My God, opportunity, Ace of Cups. Why does this want to come out? And then Lord of Strife. I'll take those because they're just randomly here. Ace of Cups and 5 of Wands. Saturn and Leo. Okay, this will be an emotionally gratifying, emotionally satisfying decision that you're about to make. Or if you're take the opportunity, maybe you're questioning whether this is good for you, for your money. Is this good? So maybe you have to move, right? Maybe there is a move involved, or maybe you have to move differently. Maybe now you're taking on the role that is more public. Okay, this is coming up in the full moon for you. There's something really good manifesting for you in your public, the way you appear. So maybe it is even about like the skin deep, like looking good, feeling good. That then makes you, it kicks it up a notch. Like you being the top choice, then that action you take to look and feel good for you, the way that you determine that, right? That means you get it. That means you get this promotion, you get this job, you get 5 of Wands is you're gonna get hired, right? But it is something about like, make sure you show up good, show up loving, show up again good. Maybe the Taurus message, like the gratitude practices, and just evolving with spirit, and by involving spirit, involve spirit, and more so it's just your emotions, like what's going to make you feel good. Meditative gratitude. Okay, there's something about feeling really gracious about you. Did I say fall in love with you, Taurus? Taurus, Gemini? Wow. Okay. Fortitude, yeah. So either Spirit is saying something about the ego, or doing it for you, doing it. Others may see you as driven by ego, but no, you take your time, you talk to spirit, you meditate on it, and go. This is yours. It's yours, okay? But you gotta go for it. So love. What the who? Princess of Cups. This, you're more, you're on, this is you. This is your love. Your love. Love you. Fall in love with you. Princess of Cups. It's a huge lesson in humility. How others affect your time, your energy. You're coming into this psychic zone. Oh my goodness. It is more about you falling in love with a new life. So are you manifesting like through vision boards? That could be very helpful. And involving your family, your friends, so that they make you feel better. I'm getting a young feminine, and maybe you don't feel very young, and maybe it's just going to be like spruce it up. Maybe if you can, hey, a new shirt, maybe not the whole outfit, right? Maybe not a whole new wardrobe, but maybe a new top or a new shirt or a haircut or a bracelet. I don't even know why the hell am I getting all these things. Something shiny to not fixate. It's like you are deserving. I want to say that maybe spirit has a gift for you, and that's why it's ask your angels. Do you feel that you've been alone, and now spirit is like, I want you to be alone for like the next 2 weeks, the next 2-3 weeks? I want you to feel that, right? Because something's about to pop off. Fortitude, Strength card 8, Daughter of the Flaming Sword. If you can tame the beast right now, if you can tame you wanting to run out and beat everyone to the punch or rush out, like it there's a little bit of like heal that part, okay? Self-care, maybe even a spa day or things like that, right? And I don't really mean like look good. It's just like, it's more about feeling good. And you could just feel like disheveled, and I don't mean you are disheveled. I just mean like get out of that funk, because that's kind of affecting your ego. That's making you feel like you have to rush through it, and your angels are saying, no, we got to talk to you, right? See, my ring fell, so it's like, here you go. here's the golden ring, right? Okay, are we using the golden one? Yeah, you can have what you want. It's just this time of humility, graceful period. Clarity in the love department. Maybe it's even like you want to get all your money or career move in check. Yeah, it's something about like getting that in, hitting the ground running with that, and more so protecting that. Okay, 8 of Swords wants to come out. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands once again. Yeah, it's like, come back to your finances, come back to your career, come back to feeling good and justified in career and finances. Okay, there's that bigger, better opportunity that you're a top contender, you're the top choice, but you have to show up there. And yes, it's more like this love it's persevering through the finances, the career first is what it feels like. And you're becoming very grounded. You're not only a top choice in you. So this is how I see it, working to become, you are already, but for you, like, when are you going to realize this? And I'm not saying when are you, I don't mean it like that. I mean it in this time and space. You've taken maybe a blow to the ego, and you've been working on something, and it's gonna show. And then it's that domino effect, right? Trust the intuition. You're not trapped where you are, and it may seem like you're not even in lack. It's just like you're very mental, obviously. Freaking Jupiter and Gemini, right? And then the Seven of Pentacles, Saturn in Taurus. You've been working on something, and the love part, choose you for now. The lovers, choose this opportunity at work. Then we can work on you going out. Maybe it's very linear in that case. The domino rollout, right? Feeling good. It's an example would be like having enough time, space, a budget to go on dates. That's just an example. Ask your angels. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for their assistance in order for them to provide you with the help you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. State your questions to your angels clearly. And it's like, and yeah, your angels are watching over you. You can do so either out loud or silently. In your own mind. Wow. Look. You know the truth. You know what to ask for. Your angels will instantly help you according to the divine will. Your angels may also have special messages for you about the situation you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoors or out in nature, and ask for advice and guidance. Notice what messages come to you. It's possible the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight. Wow, with the Eight of Swords, yeah. Or perhaps you will just know the answer. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. Very heartfelt, but you're in the mind, as always, right? Choose you, Gemini. Okay, look, a whole new, and you are working with spirit. 7 and 7. Yeah. Five of Wands, 5 is a spiritual God number, right? 7 is a spiritual battle. But you're the winner. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Yeah. Whoa, Gemini. Okay, then. I'm gonna need more coffee, aren't I? Cancer, are we there yet? Oh my goodness. Cancer, what is up? Okay. Let me take a sippo. Okay. We are now in the second quadrant here with, let me, Cancer. 3 cards from the angel answers for your career, finances, and love reading. Cancer, ever so grateful as always for your presence, your time, your attention, our connection. Please take what resonates. Leave the rest behind. I'm forgetting to say that, right? Where are we at? We're at the end of the Mercury hour. And we are about to go into the moon hour of the moon. We might even make it into Saturn. I have to speed this up. Okay. For your career, compromise. Wow. Okay. Finances within the next few months. This is just giving, like, it's, things will start to pick up speed, okay? Love, success, whatever choice that you have made is leading you to success. And the whole reading, you're right on the dot. Message from your spiritual guides. This is a message from Spirit. If you believe, wow, High Priestess. Alrighty then. Okay, you got to get very clear though. And maybe you just need to get rid of that dirt bag, right? Maybe you just needed to go. Maybe you needed to apologize to yourself. Screw them, right? Are we talking schmack now? I told Aries and Taurus, I told Taurus we could, let's not talk smack, but here I am with you, Cancer. We're talking smack. Okay, I gotta get this show on the road. Yo, why is this one here? Two of Wands wants to just pop up. Compromise. So it may be that you, even if you have to let go of something, career, you're owning it. So no rush, right? Mars in Aries. Yeah, you just started. You're just starting. So like I said, compromise is all about time from what I get from this reading intuitively. And also now that I have the Two of Wands next to this compromise card, you are meant for this. You are meant for this path. You have chosen the right path. You have chosen to leave behind what isn't serving you, what isn't of value, or you are in that zone, and this is going to be very fruitful, very, it's in accordance with your career move, okay? So this is good for you, good for your career, that you're cutting the BS out, right? This could, once again, this could involve, like you maybe wanted to, maybe you had to fire someone, maybe you had to let go of someone, maybe you had to hire someone, which means you have to rebudget, and you and your accountant, or it's just like, or you had to take a lesson. You had to learn something new, which takes up time and money. Time is money, all of that. But it's because you're letting go of a lot of crap. Okay, great. This is, yes, let go. What's keeping you, all right? I'm so sorry. I really like this setup here. I like that you have success, though, in your love department. Wow, this closed up. Yo, oh my God. The foolish man. I'm going to put that in your love department. You're starting anew. Even if this was involved in a divorce, something's happening in your career that, like, you can't take this with you. It's that sort of like spiritual message of like, that can't come with you. That foolish man, they can't come with you. That foolish person that you were involved with, you divorced them for a reason. You broke up with them for a reason. They're out of your life for a reason, because you're taking the leap of faith to what is going to work better what is better for you. And that's not to be in spite of, that's not to blame. And I know that can be very difficult. Yeah, look, fortitude is at the bottom of the deck. Your spirit guides, your spiritual team of the highest, most brilliant, brightest light says, cull that ego, cull the ego, tame the beast, right? Mars in Cancer, you did the right thing. You said, get out. Holy moly. Look, finances. This was in the finances. Lord of the Triumph of Light, the Chariot, Arcana number 7. You have really good stuff, but you're like moving fast. Lord of Material Work, Mars in Capricorn. Yeah, you're owning it. You're bossing up. You're leading your way to building better. You're no longer, there is way too much, you are too knowing. You are very emotionally intelligent. That doesn't fit in, okay? This is finances though, like, it's all connected though with the Three of Pentacles for me, for me to read for you, career, finances, and love. It's like, was the ego taking over? It's all new. The number 11, okay? Are you this 1111 freak? All the love, you know. I'm trying to be less spiritual psychosis here. we're trying to be real. But look at this this Chariot here. There's like, it's like 2 wands and then 2 wands. So like, yes, very 1111. And the Chariot is the path. You're going the freaking distance. And it's the speed, like, okay, all right, you got to slow down a little bit. Because you are the master. Okay, yeah, master. What is the number 11? Master creator, master manifester, master visionary. Okay, you are in reality. You have set up the tools, you have set up, or you are being asked in your financial sector to like have a good, not just a budget, but it's like, are you accounting for everything because you're working to save? Or yeah, your budget is changing because you are also, your career is taking off. There's a lot. It says there's a lot going on. I just got a message. There's a lot going on in career, with your money. And so love, we'll get there, right? Master freaking visionary. Are you manifesting? Okay. What did we say with Gemini, or was it Taurus? Vision boarding, vision board, or you're a master visionary. You want to do something. It's like you're opening your eyes up to something new that you want to do with your money. It's that sort of thing where it's like, maybe you wanted to buy a home, but now you want to buy 2 condos, one in New York City and one in London. How very rock star of you. Maybe you want to travel, like you're not ready to settle. Cool. Yeah. Do you believe? If you believe that the house will be there, and now life takes you're onto a new path, and it's like, yeah, the ego can be hard, right? Because coming out of divorce, breakup, or saying to hell with it, like, I don't want this, like, throw everything in the garbage bin, or, do right and give it away to someone in need, right? I'm sorry, I'm burping a little bit. I want to ask King Solomon, okay, for advice in the love department. You're on your own. Like, I don't mean you're on your own. You do want that relationship, but you're also like, you're onto a path. I think it's not more about money, but it's more like your career is taking off. So there's more fun to do with spending, and it's just like being responsible because there are many things that you are building, and it's not that you just want these things, it's that you can actually have them if you believe, and if you tame that ego, and if you slow, whatever that means to you, slowing down, whatever it means in the mind and the heart. Yeah, you're dreaming. Dream it up. Dream up the new life. That's like the vision board. Don't get so wrapped up in the spiritual, like woo woo, like ooh. It's like, yeah, you're very much spiritual, and it may be that this is involved in spirituality. Your love is spiritual, and you're coming to understand your spiritual power and spiritual authority. Card 33, we have a lot of repeating numbers. Okay. The advice here, this is for the love, but I just think it's all over. It's all 3, 3, 3, right? 33 is you're a teacher, you're a guide, you're a leader. You're going to be leading a group at work. You're going to be the supervisor. You're working to become the manager, the leader, the supervisor. You are there already, and that has opened up a whole new vision, development, enlightenment, spiritual growth, heightened awareness, enlightenment, highly developed intuition, development of things in the spiritual realm, ability to gaze into the future, an elevated level of energy, mysticism, or the occult. A person, a deeply spiritual person possessing mystical abilities, a spiritual teacher, someone who strives to deepen his awareness or their awareness. Hello. This is so cool. Advice is act according to your intuition and gut feeling. Focus on a spiritual outlook, inner development, and seeing beyond materialism. Your love is spiritual, baby. All right. Cancer, I like that for you. I know it's like wild, right? Wowza. Thank you, Cancer. Let's go to Leo. Am I going to make it? It's going to be like almost 3 hours, right? Leo, you're also giving me ready for new. Oh yeah, Mars is right there. Whoa. Same as like the Cancer reading. Like, there's something better. This is your career. Here's your finance, romance. Choose a new direction. romance, ask for help from others. That's a message from your spirit guides or a message from spirit. In your love department, choose a new direction. So that's what I was getting with there's something better falling in your career section. In you creating that change in your on your career path, it means having a vision more so creatively about what you want to do with your money, and that also takes you it brings you into a whole new soul tribe, a new community, a new collective, and then a new person shows up, or your romantic partnerships evolve, elevate. Okay. All right. Okay, gosh, everyone's getting this card. Fortitude is strength. Major Arcana number 8. Okay, Daughter of the Flaming Sword. This is you, Leo. Wow. Oh my God, yeah, your career. Haven't we been talking about this? Like maybe even if you're not changing careers, like your direction becomes more passionately driven, and you're asked to not fixate, right? There's something better. Maybe your ego is what keeps you stuck at this place or stuck at this job, or you think that this is it. No, it doesn't matter your age, right? I mean, if you're like 85, maybe it matters. If you're retired, maybe it doesn't matter, or maybe, yeah, it's like a part-time job, right? Teaching. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot about teaching. I don't know why that comes up, but here it's like or maybe it's like your artistic approach. Wow. Strength card. Why am I getting that? Daughter of the Flaming Sword. You really tamed aspects of you that are, maybe you're now like, you see it. Now you see it. Mars is really helping you to see, and I think you're about to like hit the ground running. Oh wait. We have 4 of Swords in the romance, that's your finances. Lord of Rust from Strife. Is it that romance needs to take a backseat because your romantic partner is spending too much, or your romantic partner is spending too much of your energy, or you need to pull back from the dating scene, or you need to take a break from your lovers or your relationship? I don't mean like a breakup. I just mean there's a glitch there, right? There's something, there's resentment. And so it's like, like retail therapy, not a good look right now. No retail therapy. Spa day, maybe. Lord of Rust from Strife is like healthy. Yeah, I can see that, like becoming too like having to take care of your lover, or having to take care of like maybe experiencing mood lulls in your mood, or it really is like the mind feeling bad. Gosh, this is in your finances, yo. We'll get back to it. Look, Three of Cups and Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Lord of Love. Venus in Cancer. Either this is about you moving on right now. You're moving on from what isn't working, and it's like your love is your lover, your love not feeling really good, not being very loving. I'm not blaming you. Take what resonates, Leo. Maybe your lover is not good for your money. Monella, right? Three of Cups, more Cancer. Mercury in Cancer. Lord of Love, Lord of Abundance, and Lord of Love. Right now, your friends are more important, meaning they are helping to alleviate a lot of this. And maybe it is like, yeah, pull back from, choose a new direction. Something like that, like you're not being clear with your finances means you've been mixed up with the wrong groups, you've been celebrating too much, or maybe it's that you want to celebrate with your friends and your family in your neighborhood to return to love and to a financial like a good financial standing. Wow. Queen of Swords. Yeah, very independent. Queen of the Thrones of the Air. Libra and Virgo. Yeah, Leo, like, you maybe didn't say, you don't have to say it all, but there's a new calling, okay? Or ask for help from others, okay? There you go. Leaning on, not leaning on them, but like leaning on your friends for support, to get clear about this new direction, right? There's something better. Yeah. Your career, becoming very clear about your career, then becoming clear and exact about your finances, leaning more on friendships, garnering more love and attention through celebrating with friends, or just honoring friendships, or a good friend, because there's Two of Cups here. Or you and your partner are making a big decision and you're asked to not rush. You're still manifesting what's something better, okay? Yes. Yeah, the Magician doesn't want to leave. Not being too rushed, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Maybe, wow, look, Leo, you're here once again. Something about your career is going to take off, okay? So, like, can I just say, have patience with your lovers, your friends, all the, maybe going out partying too much or spending too much, because you're in this like really, really good mood. It's pulling back from that because there's your spiritual team is coming in, okay? As I flick this, okay? Yes, look, the moon and, oh my God, 3 arcana. And then you have fortitude, strength. That's 4 arcana. And then you're here, Queen of Wands, Pisces, Aries. I don't know. Like, are you helping someone? And that's gonna, it's almost like the tub is full, and then in you helping your friend or your family member or your lover, the water stopper plug, you unplug, the swamp drains, right? And you flow state, transformation. Wow. Okay. Becoming very clear. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Waiting for that moment of clarity. It could come in the next week with this moon. That's going to shift you out of this overspending, overdoing, over committing, over loving, over, all the overindulgence. Brings you to a like supremely mature, defining moment, and that triggers something better's coming. I want to read that one. Holy moly. I hope that's helpful. Let me split the deck. You're becoming very clear. This could be a lot of like, you've been having a lot of fun, or you've been spending the wrong time with the wrong people, or you finally are looking, there are so many options, so many decisions that you were not able to make clear, justified decisions. And there's something about like space and time, or like offering a helping hand, that then triggers the flow, and then it's like a refresh, restart, regeneration. Okay. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Ask yourself what you would rather have, the very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled. Sometimes the divine has joys in store for us that we could never imagine in our own. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more. Queen of Wands. You and your little pet too, right? Your little dog too. Your little dog. You and your little dog knows what, your cat, whatever. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. Trust your angels to guide you in new and exciting directions. That's why there's something about like whatever road trip you're about to go on. Leo, take what resonates. Thank you for being here. What a wild, fantastical reading. Pure joy. Okay, there's something even better that you haven't imagined, because you've been stuck tending to this little thing, and you're like, it's going to become big. No, there's something else. Spirit wants you to go towards something different, right? Or they want to talk to you. Spirit wants to talk to you. Thank you, Leo. Wow, Virgo, are we there yet? How come this is taking forever? Does it usually take me this long? Yeah, I talk a lot. Virgo, thank you for being here. I honor you, your path, your decisions. I'm ever so grateful, as always, for our energetic exchange. 3 cards from the angel answers for your career, finances, and love. Take what resonates. Leave the rest for the rest. Hit like. Communicate clearly. Career. What about finances? In the near future, either you're about to make a big expenditure and give it time, right? You're still making a clear decision. Love. Within the next few weeks. My, we look at that. The love department. Yeah, I mean, all the retrogrades, why would you rush it, right? Sorry, I hope I'm not. Look, message from your spiritual guides. It's a yes. It's a big yes. Because I think there's a yes card, and then this one has an exclamation point. Yes! All right. 3 from the Hermetic Tarot, for 1 for your career, 1 for your finances, and 1 for your love. That's for finances. 10 of Wands, career. 8 of Pentacles, finances, little by little. The Sun and Queen of Cups, Cancer, Gemini. Yeah, this is love, and the Sun is divine union, sacred union. So this is more becoming clear. Wow, becoming clear with yourself, but also there may be opportunities for love in the next few weeks as long as you show up, have fun, and tame that ego. It's the emotional, is it you got to get a babysitter, or you got to go, again, get your hair did, or hey, if you're masculine, do you got to go get your hair did? Do you got to... Do you got to embrace love? Do you got to show up lovingly? It may be at work, or maybe after you get your promotion, you start wanting to come back into the dating scene, and that's when you meet someone because you're in that kind of livelier within the next few weeks. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Gemini, or shadow aspect of Gemini. Becoming very clear about what you want. More so, are your desires in alignment with your lower ego, or what you want? Or is your desire something meaningful, right? Is it that you have created space for a union with spirit that then alleviates a lot of your egotistical wants, needs, and then looking at them carefully, determining what you can act on that is truly for your love and truly sustainable, emotionally mature, becoming very clear about your emotional maturity, and then getting on that path, showing up rightfully, not letting past grievances, past relationships that have not been as successful, not allowing those that to become an emotional and vibrational hindrance. Okay, this is like emotional maturity alongside emotional intelligence, and then not just sitting back and being like, I'm too mature. It's like, Virgo, can you have fun? It's gonna be hard, I'm not saying. Or maybe if you are having a lot of fun dating, like maybe date now. You've met a lot of like immature people, and they make you act out immaturely. I'm not blaming you. Virgo, I'm just saying, like, it's about how are you showing up? How are you speaking to others? Is it purely egotistical based? Is it ego based? And it's fine. The ego is not the worst thing. We are all human, but really, is your ego working for you, for your love, right? And it seems like this is something you've been already tackling because then we have within a few weeks. Alrighty then. I do want to look into not communicate clearly, I'm sorry. Finances in the near future. What is with this one? 8 of Pentacles. I just jumped all the way to the love department. Now that we got that out of the way, right, Virgo? Let's focus here on finances. Sun in Virgo. 8 of Pentacles. Lord of Prudence. You have 10 of Wands in the career section. Lord of Oppression. Saturn in Sagittarius. Is it the family is exhausting you? But you're about to, if you are in alignment with career direction and you're on a path to arrive to accomplish something, the goal has been big, but you're about to accomplish it. You're about to meet your goals, and then there can be a refresh. Okay, so maybe that's why it's like, and that, again, that's why I connect it sometimes. Career, finances, love. Being too stressed out at work, being too stressed out about money, being too stressed out about your career move, being too stressed out about layoffs and this or that. It's like, is that really putting you in a good spot to be catering to foolish men, women, and folks? Are you getting caught up too much in, yes, I'm dating, but actually you're just trying to find stress relief, which then messes with your emotions, and then you become unclear? Virgo, take what resonates. Virgo, we are real, right? So like, I'm not saying my Virgo friend like questions me, but they offer, they really tend to, those aspects like, are you sure you're okay here? And then, are you sure you're okay here? Or it's kind of like going down the list. Whereas my Pisces, like, a wet blanket, like, basket case, like, I'm just like, yeah, don't put it all in, don't put all the colors and the whites and, it's like, whoa, Virgo. Separate the colors and the whites, and then the cotton and then this over here, I don't even know what the other, I only wear cotton, I'm sorry. You got too mixed up, right? Getting too mixed up. You got to come back to you have Queen of Cups. It's like you've gotten too entangled, and you're so stressed out about work, and little by little your finances are becoming more aligned with your future prospects. So I think it's like not allowing the stress at work, the stress with your career changes, and then all the fun and exciting people you're dating and people that are all into you and trying to get involved with you. Like, Spirit is saying, yes, focus on finances, because you're chipping away at something. You're working on a craft. You're working to become way better about like your prudent self. Like, you're gonna max out a financial aspect. You're gonna come to a lesson, learn this lesson. You're gonna come to a like very financially independent vision and version. How is that gonna come alive? How are you gonna become animated in this new financial independence. If you're dealing with a bunch of little boys and girls and like the club and the neighborhood buzzkill, you know, and then you're over here stressing about layoffs and work and oh my god, like the presidential term and little by little there's something, my palm's itching, yo. Okay, let me communicate clearly. Something needs to be said at work. You need to speak up to someone. Maybe you need to start showing up at work. And I don't mean like you've been avoiding work. It just means like maybe that could alleviate a lot of stress if you go in. I know like a lot of us work remote, and it's like when you're remote, you're like only there, you're on your own, and it's like, wait, what if you did take on a new role, a new job, which means you show up more often than work from home, and that shifts a lot of vibration. It's a lot about responsibility, yo, Virgo. I know you don't want to hear it. Okay. Let's ask King Solomon. What's within the next few weeks with the love? Okay. I see that a lot of these friendships are just adding. Look. They're making you very stressed. They're making you feel very unfulfilled. There's a lot of what happens in the dating and the meeting people. It's just so much. Spirit is saying move on. Sun in Gemini. Summer will be better in the next few weeks, within the next few weeks, right? Because look, you have 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Sun in Gemini, Mars in Gemini. We're out of that zone. It's like you're dealing with stuff. You've been doing this a lot, and now it's making you feel very left out. It's depleting your funds. And then we have another 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, Mercury in Taurus, and 5 of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. Yeah, whatever's going on out there, or it's like about the teacher, okay? But look, fear, whatever's going on out there, whatever's going on in the world or with everything, it's like, is it that makes you feel like you have to go all out, like you can't have a moment in time to be released from this, that's your mind is trapping you. It's even that you're out of money, and like, are you really out of money? Are you saving and saving and saving because you're operating in that scarcity and like fear mindset? Holy moly, we have the devil here. You are not, this is a lot in the mind. You're like casting spells on yourself. You're like, the birds, within the next few weeks. Okay. You know, there's a reason why I was talking about spiritual psychosis, because it's like, all along Spirit is like, yes, Ace of Cups, yes. Go work on it. Go, you're saving already. Like, do you need... Okay, Virgo, I'm sorry that I'm yelling at you now. Within the next few weeks, what you asked about will happen this month or soon thereafter. Your patience is rewarded. So, even if you are worried about getting back to to hanging out with friends, seeing your family, being around family, friends, being excited about dating. There's a lot of stress at work, or you're tipping away at something with your finances, and that is more, it's like, can you remove the anxiety, all the excess thoughts, excess mentality around, you're doing it already. You're little by little, you're about to land that new job. You're about to land the new role. You're about to land the contract. You're about to meet your financial goal, and then you're about to spend. And yes, within the next month, then you can get back on with your family, with your friends, with the dating. Maybe you meet someone, because you do have the Queen of Cups and the freaking Sun card. Lord of the fire of the world. Okay, is it the fire of the world? Oh my God. Now all the choppers are here. I'm like, is this a Virgo vibration? Like, the birds. Virgo, y'all came through. Y'all were like my first 100 subscribers, and I love the Virgo. I love Virgos, and I need Virgos in my life. Okay. So we don't need you to be caught up in this, casting spells on yourself that the world's cracking open, and let it. I was just telling my friend, oh my God, let them. Let it just be, right? Like, do you do your homework, do your spiritual Zen, ground the energy, okay? The stress is very stressful. Is this really going to be like this long? Oh my gosh. Okay, where are we? I gotta speed it up, right? Like, this is gonna be like a freaking 4-hour excursion, and I'm already hungry. Okay, Libra. You have within the next few weeks also for career. Career, yes. Within the next few weeks. Finances in the near future. You have a goal in mind, right? Remain positive. A year from now, choose new direction and don't stop. Love. I'm getting that Lady Gaga song, Love Game. Look at you, romance. You're ready. That's a message from your spiritual guides. You're coming out of that South Node in Libra. I know. This full moon in Libra's got you, right? You're releasing someone, something, a contracts, fire them, hire the other one, and you're feeling more inspired now. You know worth. Okay, career, 5 of Cups, Lord of Loss and Pleasure, Mars in Scorpio. That wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Yes, it wasn't worth it. Let him go and then hire the new one, or go get the new job. Go feel better. That job sucked. That place of business sucked. That city was a sucker. Okay. King of Cups, Three of Swords, healing. You've done healed. Your finances are healing, and you're a spiritual leader. You're a yoga teacher. You're a spiritual person. You're a masculine. You're divine masculine spiritual essence. The way you lead with your divine masculine in terms of your spirituality. You've healed. You broke up with the Scorpio. They were Libra, you didn't need that relationship. You don't need that job. You don't need that person. You don't need them. They were awful. Lord of Sorrow, Three of Swords, Saturn in Libra. Creating the space, you're becoming very clear about how to speak up for what you really want. You're not scared anymore. In the near future, you may meet someone. You may meet a Scorpio or a Pisces, or you may come to feel way better about your finances after having to take a hit. And this was more karmic level of understanding. So it seems very justified in that there's a loss, but for a reason. Like, let it go. Let that go. You know, that's what your counterparts would say. That's what your partners would say, right, Libra? Let that go. For love, we have Four of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife. No resentment, baby, okay? Lord of the fire of the world, the sun, a message from your spiritual guides. Romance. Give it a rest. You can't come in with the bad vibes. You're going from Three of Swords to Four of Swords, okay? You can't allow what happened with your money to affect you letting it go and you moving on from it. But also, have you taken the time to recover and recuperate from whatever that person did to you, whether you were fired, whether you were, whether someone took something, stole from you. It doesn't seem like that, but it seems like something was taken from you. There's a loss, right? There's a loss. It may have been at work, and it may have been, it doesn't mean it's legal issues, but it's like you dealt with that boss. So like I'm sorry, I'm picking out new ones. You may have dealt with a bad business, a bad boss, bad managers, bad supervisors. You could have wanted to get involved as far as like a lawsuit, but no, give that. It's messing with your emotions, right? And you're really ready to let all of that go. You've learned, Libra, we're too smart, okay? You're too smart for this. Baby, let me reassure your intelligence, emotional. We're going to get it. Look, Four of Pentacles and Wands. So yes, you've been at home. You had to save. You had to, there's paranoia involved, but good. You don't want to let just any old mother trucker in, right? Look, a new direction unfolds. Lord of the fire of the world, you will own it. You will get back to beigeness, baby. You will get back to beigeness. We got you, boo. Look where you're coming from. Put that down. Let that go, right? And you're about to get there anyway. Clarity. Who's this King of Scorpio? Who's this King of Scorpio? That could just be your shadow aspect, right? Something that keeps you wanting to go back, keeps you from the elevating spiritually and elevating as a spiritual leader. You're a yoga person. Or maybe a spiritual leader put you in this position, right? You're going with the flow, alternative loss and gain. this is Wheel of Fortune, so gaining, you know, even if you are to return to this career, it's a gain. Okay. Why Five of Cups? I'm sorry. Why Five of Cups in the career? Because it's stressful and it's involved not just in the ego, but you moving on from it, you putting this down, or you completing the final lesson, whether it's like you have to get one more accreditation, or you have to work on that stress, right? Saturn and Libra, let go of bad relationships. The Chariot, move on. Why the Four of Swords? I have the Zodiac Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks. Surprisingly, Nine of Wands, Moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so it's like not a total loss. You're not going to have to get rid of everything. You're not going to have to come into a whole new career. It's like now you know how to come back into that livelihood. Now you know how to address situations, more so energetic boundaries, boundaries in general, and also understanding that your path, it may seem like things take longer, but maybe because Spirit was like, hey, what about energetic boundaries, especially if you're that spiritual leader, or even if you're not a spiritual leader, you help people with spiritual matters like of the heart, relationships. If we're talking about law, like it's you help people get through bad, unlawful. You help people survive help people get out of punishment. Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't even know what you're saying. Don't punish yourself anymore. Okay. Set up the boundaries. Energetic cleansing, spiritual cleansing, secure, feeling secure, being very secure, being secure in that you're letting these things go for a reason, because they don't add value to your life. Okay. You will be successful if you can. It may be even just one thing, one little thing that you're like, I want that. No. Or maybe just drop it and then go for that one thing you do want. That's also going to mean there may be a lot of there may be a lot of lovers that you have, like, we got to work on the boundaries, right? This is tantric, maybe healing in the tantric landscape, or take a rest, cleanse your energetic body from too much of that, too much romance, or coming to find a real romantic partner, or wanting a true romance because you were caught in a bad romance, in a love game, and now you want true romance. The Emperor, order in the Libra court. Aries, a new path opens up, but we gotta be more responsible about how we go about it. And this could all be all about work. You're like, is the romance department taking over everything else? Did that person, do you really need to let them go because they're like affecting all aspects of you? Okay. And you're trying to get on with the show. You have a whole show to put on and you're ready, but this loser is in the way. I don't know. Or you're caught up with too many losers, right? Libra, take what resonates. You're ready to show up responsibly and to earn your financial success or level up. Okay. Responsibility at work, putting down what's in the way, what's stressful, and then making sure the path is clear for you to meet that final goal. And then we can get back to romance, right? Caught in a good romance. Libra, only good. A very important relationship is about to enter or has recently entered your life. This is a romance you have been waiting for. Like all partnerships, there may be ups and downs, but don't let that deter you or shake your confidence. Have faith that love is coming into your life to stay. Are they a Pisces? Are they a Scorpio? If your question was about a current relationship, you can expect the parties to become closer to one another. Past disagreements will fade away and trust will grow. All relationships have peaks and valleys. This card indicates an upward movement to a new level of dedication and intimacy. A lot of intimacy here. This can include engagement, marriage, or form a recommitment to one another. I suggest y'all get a tantric teacher and deal with the love making. Is that good advice or what? You know, sometimes a lot of emotional baggage creates too much stored trauma, too many experiences with, you know, what kind of people, BS, work, stress, all of that. You need a timeout. You need a vacation with your Scorpio, with your Pisces, okay? Wow, Libra, thank you very much. I honor you, your path. Am I really going to make it through? I'm already at Scorpio, but there's still a lot to go. I'm going to take a sip from my okay, Scorpio, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting hungry. How many hours in? Are we 2 hours in? Look at my hair is unlawful. It might get me arrested. Don't call the police on me. It's very difficult to miss me. So, yeah, I'll get caught. I'll get caught. They'll catch the popo will catch me fast. Oh my gosh. It's hard to miss me, right? Like this freakazoid over here. Look at my hair, it's wild. Okay. Here I am talking about how hungry I am and messing with my freaking hair. Scorpio, what's good? I honor you, your path. Look, I know I give you guys a hard time, but y'all give me a hard time too. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I'll stop. I'm so sorry. I should put my hat back on, right? Maybe I just wanted to show you guys. Getting caught up over here. Okay, yeah, it's been under a hat, and I likely need to actually wash it out. Okay, anyway. Career, finances, and love, Scorpio. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for the rest, and hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, stick around. Thank you. Leave me a comment. Okay, wait. Finances are no need to worry. Career is improving health. Okay, there you go. In alignment with your healthy outlook, healthy perspective, and then taking on the health journey has improved your career. And this is very satisfactory. So no need to worry on the financial. Maybe there's something new coming in, and it could mean a lot, as in a new project or a new something that maybe you have to spend money or time on, but there's not a need to worry because it will turn out in your favor. And if you're making clear decisions in your career, then perhaps you don't have much to worry about besides saving, meeting your savings goal, and then taking on that financial, whatever it is that you're taking on financially, right? Like, even if you're leaving something behind, it's almost like you have to make a payment, or you have to make a deposit, or you have to leave something on the table, but there's no worry because you're making these decisions from a clear headspace, and your career is still intact, which means finances are, even if there's a lull, okay, there's still hope, as in there's more worry being placed on if you'll recuperate. And the message here from your angels is, yeah, like, no need to worry. Also, you're ready for whatever this big project. You're ready to take this on, okay? Putting on my citrine, and I don't know what this one's, Super 7, or yeah, one of those. Anyway, love, you gotta compromise. Was I just stalling? Compromise, Scorpio. There's a compromise in the love department. Maybe you have been compromising, and that wow, we're gonna have to read that one, but let me get the Hermetic Tarot. You're worried about something, but you're ready to take this on. You're ready for this new venture, this new path. Look, Ace of Cups. Improving health. Yeah, I mean, there you go. The Ace of Cups is the Lord of the root of the powers of water, and that is a very scorpionic thing. So you've come out of, like, all the proverbial messages. You've come out of the dark. You've come out of the wash. You're coming out of all these, like, emotional disturbances, or you're just feeling better about managing stress. Self-care has improved a lot of your condition, and your career. Maybe there was a lot of stress with your career, right? Or maybe it wasn't even stress from work, stress from career. It was the stress surrounding you that made you feel emotionally, like, emotional stress. Yeah. But you've come to a new understanding. Okay. Wow. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. No need to worry. Okay. Perseverance, patience, right? Saturn in Taurus. So you may not be seeing the fruition. You may not be seeing the results, or results are lacking, but you're about to see success. Okay. Lord of success unfulfilled. So it's managing your perspective on, yeah, it's taking a long time, or your next level. It's taking you a long time to level up from your last upgrade. Y'all, my hair's kind of crazy, right? But you're gonna make it. Hello. You're, something is hiding it, right? Like something hides. Could it be that you do need to honor how hard you've been working, and there's a lot of stress surrounding that? Or something, okay, something is unblocked, something leaves your vicinity, your perspective, from your peripheral, something is removed. And even though it may feel abrupt or like that you're going to have to scramble to reassess, it's like, no, it's actually something's been trying to come out. And whoever, if it's a family member, a friend, a person, someone's been in the way. And it's not like they've been directly in the way, or maybe they have, but in them like leaving, or in them getting it together, or in them like in this block being removed, that's it. Like that's all the perseverance you needed. The waiting period is over, and then boom, it blossoms, right? I'm very distracted in your reading, by the way. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. Maybe you didn't. Sometimes I say this, you didn't know you wanted this. Scorpio, you didn't know you wanted this. Six of Cups, Lord of Pleasure, Sun in Scorpio. That's you. Compromise. Is this a relationship? Is this family? Is this friendship? Is this someone from the past returns, and that's in the love, that's your family or your friends. Someone is coming, someone is leaving, and someone is coming in. Or there are a lot of departures, like friendships are changing. Compromise. Wow. Or maybe suddenly you want to take this on. You didn't know you wanted this, or you didn't know this was, that in this coming towards you, it would bring back a lot of good emotions, where right now you're more looking at how it's possible, how you're going to financially afford this, or if it's going to mean if it's going to be a detrimental hit to your finances. But no, and there's something about like, this is a very responsible person, or there will be a lot of the need for responsibility, but it comes with it. Whoever shows up, or these new relationships that are showing up, it's more so because you're ready to accept this in your space, or Lord of the Triumph of Light. Someone from the past returns, and it Lord of Unstable Effort, Moon in Aquarius. Let's get clarity. Yeah, I want to read the Compromise card. I know I need a haircut. I've kind of just whatever about it. I told you guys I was a perfectionist, and now I'm like, ugh. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. That's what I mean, is you maybe are thinking you don't want this, but there's a means of compromising even though it may be challenging, even though you're still like, I don't want this, it could elevate your love. Wow, let's figure it out. One advice card from King Solomon. Card 28. You're not seeing something clearly, or you're viewing something from like you're stressing yourself out. Card number 15. Let's see. It's the same with like the Virgo message. You're stressing yourself out. You're looking at it in a very bad. Also, this person is very magical, so they're going to help you create something new. And maybe that's the compromise, right? Oh, look, generosity, giving generously, generosity and kindheartedness from unexpected sources, inheritance, considerable monetary gain, a pay raise, something generously given. If it's a person, they're generous and kind-hearted, someone who prefers to give secretly and anonymously in order to preserve the honor of the recipient. The advice is know how to embrace what is given to you, be generous, be prepared to give more than is required in order to solve a problem. But it seems like even though you may give, you will get it back. And like, if this person is magical, it's going to come back double-fold, threefold more. You're going to, in your giving, you're ready to give, and then spirit or this person will secure a path where you then earn more. Wow. Yeah, you're ending 31. You're this person coming into your life, or however the situation is turning out for you. It's gonna push you to the new beginning, and you've been in this liminal limbo. You've been in a limbo, and this person's gonna clear away a lot, or this person has cleared away a lot. And so it could be like letting go, or they could have taught you a lesson about only striving for one thing, or supposing that you only had room for one thing. This stressful situation, you having to be extra generous, extra kind, like that sort of like blows your mind in a way where it's like you open up to receive even more. And like with the Six of Cups, it's like you have kind of wanted, you used to be into it, you used to want love, and then you were like, no, I don't want love. Okay, well, that is sort of putting you at a suffering mode. Everything else seems to be very good. Are you suffering at the hands of bad friends? What's with the Six of Cups? I have here Morgan Greer's tarot. Look, King of Swords. Aquarius, Capricorn, you're good at work. You're good with friends. You're good out there in the world, but you've become cold. You've become all work, no play. Here's love. We love you, Scorpio. Okay? We love you, baby. This is wait. We have Ace of Cups at work, and then at career, and then you have Ace of Cups in love and Lord of Pleasure, right? You're opening up to receive, and at first it may be like, oh, I have to help these people, or I have to help this person, or something like that. But that's Mercury then is like, thank you for helping this person out. Here's your gift. and there's fulfillment at in your career. There's no worry. Spirit is saying don't worry with your finances. Obviously keep them in check, keep your budget in check, keep your accounting in check. And then something that you had compromised returns to you. Okay, you begin and you fall in love with life again. You fall in love with your life again. You fall in love with the new. You finally see that it's worth it for you to move on or to accept this vibration, this frequency, this voltage of like feeling really, really good about you and taking on a romantic partnership, or maybe even coming to a peaceful resolution with a family or friends, or like suddenly your friendships become better, or choices in love are become better. Something emotionally satisfying where you were blocking it or it was blocked, right? No blame. I'm not saying you did this. I'm saying the block is there. We're helping you to remove it. This situation is gonna undo it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pause. I'll be back with Sag, and I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you, but I'm gonna I'm gonna stop and then take a break and then come back. I forgot. Like, I usually, where do I take a break? After Virgo, right? Or before Virgo? I was super excited. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, you're next, but I'll be right back, okay? Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. All right. I won't finish that lyric. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, y'all. So Scorpio, I was thinking a little bit more because I took a little walk. I drank more coffee, had a little bit of a snack. I was just thinking, if you like the Six of Cups, I know maybe some of you are having a baby or there's a new addition, right, in the family. So it is obviously it's a blessing without even giving it much thought. Like, yes, I would agree that that's a major blessing, even if times are tough. Or it could just be a birth of a new project, or the compromise could be with, your ex, something like that, where whether you guys are transforming the relationship or, going about your separate ways, it involves compromise, right? I suppose in my, humanness, I gather that the Angel Answers card with the Six of Cups, compromise with the Lord of Pleasure. Yes, it gives me, whether you're leaving, whether you're coming or going, whether they're coming or going, it's you've did it. And what maybe comes out of a lot, you gain out of the loss. There's a huge gain, which we talk a lot about that too, that this is a very Piscean time, and I am a Pisces psychic, so you're gonna get that from me. And yes, I also have Mars and Saturn in Scorpio, and I go there. I go to the dark alchemical depths to perform alchemy, to transmute, to let it go and come back out still winning, right? Like, even through loss, even through failure, there's a huge win. Trust, okay, compromise. It's hard to let go, right? It's hard to own up to a loss. It's hard to always win and suddenly lose. I got you, boo. We got each other. Okay, homie. Bless you, Scorpio. Bless us, Scorpio placements. And you know, I think my Capricorn aspects, my Jupiter and Neptune. I don't know what else I have in there. I have things going on. I have Uranus in freaking Sagittarius. I have Jupiter in freaking Capricorn. It's just like, we're going to do it. We're going to get out of the mess. You know, sometimes we listen too much to stupid people. and we set aside our like intelligence for our emotional understanding, right? And geez, take it from a Pisces, like emotions. It is a lot about the release. Okay. Anyway, before I take on another Scorpio reading, where are we? Sagittarius, speaking of, I really want to look at my placements now. So give me just 1 minute. You guys want to know, right? You guys want to know a little bit about me? Not the bullshit, right? You don't want to know about my drama. You want to know about the good stuff. Hello. What in the who? Oh, I've got it set. Okay, yeah. My MC, oh my God, yeah. If you consider the asteroids and the Hellenistic points, and if you consider the MC, the angle, yeah. My astrologer, Anne Orderly, would likely, I want her to look at my chart, but yeah, I don't have $350 on me right now. And I think if I did have $350 to spend on frivolosity, I don't need to be doing that right now. Sagittarius, welcome. I am your effervescent, talkative, loony bin, Pisces, psychic, mercurial jester here with your messages for career, finance, and love, and whatever spirit wants to say. I honor you, Sagittarius. Take only what resonates, leave the rest for the others. Let's do this, alrighty. So the full moon, yeah, we've been going through this, right, Saggy? We're doing what I was just saying. We're going to spiritual depths to the shadow, and getting rid of it. Get rid of it. Let's go. It's time for us to move. We're talking different. We are doing different. We are thinking different. And so collective changes, okay? Major collective changes. Thank you for being here, Sagittarius. Once again, I have to apologize about this erratic setting, but here we go. 3 cards: career, finances, and love. What are we at? We were in the Saturn hour, and now we are in the Jupiter hour. Yay. Speaking of, what is up? It got a little warm. I'm kind of okay with my crazy hair. Okay, choose a new direction. Sagittarius, what's good? We already did, right? You already did. Just say it. Well, we gotta tell people maybe. Or not. You know. Let them ... find out. Okay, here is your finances. Meditation brings answers. I think you've done this. I think you've been doing this. I think what I'm reading is what's been going on for you in this month of April, in the last last few weeks of March, the wrap up, the eclipses, the Virgo eclipse, and then the solar eclipse in Aries. Perhaps you've been letting go of a lot, and this is in your financial sector. So you've had to let go of a lot. You've had to own up to a lot. Maybe you've had to pay more so with your time, right? And in your career, you have choose a new direction. So it maybe doesn't involve you giving up your career direction or the path you're on. It could for a lot of you Sagittarians. I think there's a lot more excitement in this new realm that you're in. You're speaking different, you're talking different, you're thinking different. Life is different, even from just a month or two ago, right? So I suppose that regardless of whether your career does change, whether it evolves, or whether there's a complete 180-degree revolution, this is exciting. The hard part is sitting with the loss, or sitting with, maybe not for all of you, right? But maybe there is what I will just refer to as the lull, a little depression in the financial accounts. But because you did this, who does this? Who takes these risks? We do, Sagittarians, we do. We take huge risks. Sometimes we are too risky, right? Jupiter's talking now. Okay, wait. For love. Okay, this one. Recovery. Okay, there you go. You're recovering. I don't know if you're recovering from heartache, heartbreak. I think you're recovering now from having admitted that you are taking on a new direction with finances and career. And so I suppose it is about making sure that you take time to recover emotionally, recover mentally, get clarity before you go on your next date. I've had a lot of I've had a lot of fun going on. No need to worry, Sag. Yeah, I think it's a little funny that people talk about how hard it is today, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm having fun. Like, not that these folks are like good. I mean, isn't that the point of a date? Like, to get to know someone even just a little bit, to, see if you can create something out of it. But like right now, yeah, it's more about like tending to your love. It could be boring, right? The love department, even though you're having fun, it could be boring. It could, because now you're like, I actually want time out. I want time to myself. Because you do, or you are being offered time, or you are offered the suggestion, advice to slow down and not only recover emotionally, recover from any loss in the family or friendships, changes in friendships, changes in your collective, because all of that is changing for you. So let's see. Wow, I'm really in love with these smoky quartz situations that I have going on. Let's get some clarity from the Hermetic Tarot. One card for each of the angel answers. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. What is this? Venus in Virgo, Lord of Material Gain. Okay, obviously a new direction. Maybe even your career turns more contractual, freelance based, or independent based, right? You are wrapping up, or you could be being released. Like this is more energetic, where you felt like your career was suffocating you or holding you from true pleasure. And maybe you finally become not, you aren't desiring what the rest of the world desires. Not that you were, but now you're very clear about the why it's taken you this route, or why you go this route, or why suddenly you are choosing a whole new direction, right? And again, it's not about like quitting the career path that you're on, but it takes on a different way of money making. You go from like an in-house full-time to part-time to get your business running, or you pick up a side project, or you take on more freelance, or your self-owned business takes off, and so you are tending to that. There's something to say about freedom, okay? So the loss is more a release. Hey, maybe you tried it, right? Maybe you took a long, like either way, if you took a pause from full-time salaried, or the other end of that spectrum, which is going from self-run or freelance contractual to coming into a working for a company, right? Like it could go either way, but there is a time to recover from I swear the meditation one is more like coming to feel justified, because it's not going to be the new job, the new career, the new vision. It's not going to be that makes you feel good. Yes, it will, of course, but it's more so that's what will bring in or that's what will help you to come into receiver mode. I think you've been giving a lot. 3 of Wands, Lord of established strength, Sun in Aries. This is right now. Your finances are changing. Your new direction, either you have to get on with it, meaning no one's pressuring you, but you know it takes time, and then you can recover from any hits or loss in your career or finances. I think more of this is just emotional, because you're very excited. Sun in Aries, you're very excited. So yeah, you're being asked to chill out and honor the big shift that you're on to new things. At once you were lost. At once it felt like a loss. But now, bigger, better, badder is what I like to say. Lord of earned success, 6 of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Okay, this has been kind of, the shift has been going on for the last few months. Yeah, there are protests all over. There are protests every freaking day in Denver, and I live in the freaking city. So yeah, like right down the block is like protest grounds. Okay, here's death. Tell of the great transformer, Scorpio. So yeah, cutting out what isn't working anymore. A lot to do with money, and yeah, suffering, no longer suffering at the hands of bad bosses, those wannabe kingsmen, right? They could not put Humpty together again. So you had to get out. You had to leave. Even though it may seem like you left with nothing, you left with, this is the theme of the readings, right? Success. This is the theme of this moon, this lunation 28-day cycle is success, no matter if it comes out of loss or it comes out of you honoring your new direction, new beginning, or you recovering. I think this is recovery for you, Sagittarius. You are coming into better alignment, better collective, a collective that is better for you. And more so, it's because you are clear now about what isn't working and what it weighs you down. And it does involve a lot of loss. I just want to say that Six of Swords is a recovery. This is even recovery from all your surgeries. And this could be very spiritual, like cutting things out, but also it could be very physical, like recovering from illness or ailments, or just bad relationships, right? Because this is a love department. Just letting go of like just doing it for fun. Maybe that's why I was telling you my stories. Like maybe you realize it was like yes, you're having fun, but are they worth it? Are these people worth your time? So it's kind of going through asking yourself that question in every aspect, right? Whether career, financial, or romantic, or family, or friends. This is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult, to see now there is a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you're seeing your ships come in, but it's in this finalization that the universe, the planets, the Lord, God, whoever you pray to, your family, your friends are giving you that time and space, those suggestions, advices to get ready, plan, release worries, and plan for this receiver mode. Plan to receive. Plan on what you will do with this new on this new path, not just friendships, but also what it all means for your money and your career, right? Can we have clarity on the Three of Wands? Wow. I mean, I like this is a good setup. 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Like, okay, yeah, now, yeah, we're ready. Y'all, I got really warm. You're leaving. You're 8 of Cups. You're walking away from a lot. Temperance and Wheel of Fortune. You will persevere. It will take time. Patience is more so time not in your control. And so, yes, there's a lot you can control. There's a lot of positive that can come from you taking time for yourself, but it more so is also giving yourself leeway and time and space to let go of the feeling of loss, let go of the feeling of failure, and now heal, honor that you've healed, like not only your body, your mind, you've healed how you take things on. You are alleviated. You are being guided by your spiritual enlightened self, your higher conscious, your higher self. You have accessed aspects that not many people are able to access, and so that generates the wind, the Wheel of Fortune. It generates this flow state. So if you're trying to get there, perhaps it's the meditation, right? And worrying less about the financial hit, or this shift, this huge shift. Knowing that you are safe and sound. Wow, Nine of Pentacles. Knowing that you are going to safer grounds and you are well protected physically in your home. Even if you are moving homes or moving moving out, moving in, like you are guided to do this. You have taken the time to, in your healing, also know what it's going to take for you to come back to pure independence. You're very independent in your career, no matter if you're coming out of loss and then boom, Nine of Pentacles once again. You're coming back to win. You're coming back to full-on independence in the love. Okay? So in your recovery, I think that means better, a better mood, a better earning potential. Okay. Yes. Wow. And then the well means you're like creating something totally unique, totally new. You're taking on this challenge, and all of a sudden, once you fully commit to this vision and version, and you actually start planning step by step, and you don't rush through it, that means it comes alive. Okay. I'm going to turn this thing off. Sag, I got really warm there. Like, whoa. I didn't really drink that much coffee, but I'm like, whoa. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, you may have Sagittarius placements because I did jump ahead. Or you are experiencing a total shift in your family, friends, relationships, things like that. But I should close that window. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. What's good? Here I am. Wow, that was like really lit, huh, Sag? Okay, let's look at these three cards. Be assertive, wait, and trust. Can I take those for you? That seems very like trust, wait, and be assertive. I'm going to keep shuffling, okay? You're ready. All right, Capricorn. Career, finances, and love, baby. Okay, ask your angels about your career. Look for a sign. Finances. Meditation brings answers. Trust is a message from your angels. Okay, general message from your angels. Meditation brings answers in your love life, and this could be love of family, friendships, or romantic partnership. Ask for help from others is coming up. Your angels want you to be asserted through embracing support. So that collective message could have, there can be messages for you. There maybe is a takeaway from the last collective reading. Embrace support and move forward, right? Okay. Cool. We have really good cards though. Prince of the Chariot of Fire. We have the King of Wands. I think Aries had this, and then Son of the Morning, the Emperor. I believe Libra and Aries. Maybe, but this is an Aries vibration anyway. So, are you trying to make a move, a shift in your career, or you're trying to level up, or you're trying to take accountability in a different manner? Okay, so yeah, King of Wands, you're very independent. You may want to work for a new company. You may want to shift your role in your company, or you may be coming into, maybe what this is telling me is to not create the most drastic changes, because there are changes looming around you. And so it's likely that you need to maintain not even just positivity, it's like maintain a posture of being in attraction mode or manifestation mode, or just being very clear that you're very open and you're not going to like rush or try to, like, yes, it's about alleviating a lot of like the way you take control, and maybe you want full 1000% control, and like your angels are saying you need to, there are aspects where you can relinquish control. Okay, King of Wands and the Emperor. Maybe, yes, this is what I was going to say, which is very much ask your angels in the career section, like, why is that card in the career section? Because the King of Wands does invite a spiritual lens through meditation or through posterity, like a yogic. It doesn't mean go do yoga, but it means like maybe meditation or grounding or taking time or being patient, or going to your boss, or going to a masculine, or going to the government, or going to, yeah, like there's a force outside of you that is not only just, it's not just about financial support. It's not about just like order and direction. It's like spiritual order, spiritual law. There you go. Allowing the family to do what the family does, and suppose that you can't have ultimate full-on control, and you can only there are these times when it's like you have to see it through, right? I know that's super hard. Wow, King of Pentacles. Okay, who is around you? Everyone is around you, and like you're trying to do the most. But this is good for your finances, right? King of Pentacles. It's maybe, yeah, like let the show perform. Okay, let the performers perform, because you've got real things to do. You've got your family to take care of. You've got your health. You know that this is not within your realm of supervision. You have other things to work on, other things to do. Meanwhile, this family figures their stuff out, right? Or meanwhile, the world around you figures itself out. Meanwhile, you wait for the answers. Remember, it's tough. And a lot of people in power, I suppose a lot of people with money and time and, you know, those folks that are used to just doing it on their own time, like sometimes the planets are like, you just can't. You got to give it a little bit of time. Like you got to roll with the times, roll with the punches. Look for a sign. I maybe have to read that one. Trust. Something about trust. This is depleting your spiritual authority, and it's depleting and diminishing your financial authority. Maybe before you take on a new role, like know that it's not about rushing to it. It's about allowing it to come to you. Wow. Or maybe that you need to move. Maybe you really do need to move differently. And this doesn't mean like take the biggest risk, but it means you've learned a lot. You know a lot. You know that maybe you can step aside a little bit and let others mess up. Wow. What kind of advice am I giving to you? Capricorn, take what resonates, right? Look for a sign. Look, sometimes the kings give me like you want to take full control and you want to teach others their lessons. And it's like, why don't you just let them? This whole let them, I get upset too. Is like, I don't give a hoot whether they are. It's more like, let me do me. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, this whole let them. Like, okay, well, let them get the hell out of your way. How about that? Let them F off. Let them screw up. And maybe you have your situation intact. You have your situation to take care of. And this isn't about letting it affect you. It's letting it, like, don't stay trapped. That's what I want to say is wait for the sign for you to come in to help. Don't give up all your finances or energy just to support others financially, right? Wow. Capricorn, where are we going with this message? Yo, I took a break and then, whoa, like, look for a sign. Your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences at this time. They are a message especially designed for you. So this is about your like a financial step, a financial decision, okay? There's a change in how you take on these situations because of your wanting to emotionally support others through financial things. Like setting it up for them. Let them set it up, and you're there anyway. I know it may mean more work for you, but your angels are saying, hey, we've got to talk to you. We've got other things to deal with. Wow. And then love, meditation. Maybe you have a question about a partner or a partnership. Queen of Swords and then Princess of Wands wanted to come out. Four of Pentacles, Lord of Earthly Power. This may be making sure you have the proper setup. So that could be what's involved, right? Like you making sure that anxiety and stress isn't going to overwhelm you at home, and maybe it's making sure you're ready to take this on. Something's coming into your home. It will affect your like love, your friendships, your relationships. So it's being very clear about communication. Queen of Swords, Queen of the Thrones of Air. And maybe you're ready to let go of someone, Libra, Virgo. Maybe you've been waiting for them to tell you something, and it's creating a fight. Princess of Wands, Princess of the Shining Flame. I'm not here to tell you or them or tell you. I don't know who is acting up. Is it all of you? Can y'all get out of each other's way, out of each other's hair? Can y'all stop swinging that sword around and go tend to your path? So Capricorn, I'm not saying it's you, but take what resonates. I'm just saying you could be tending to this way too much, and this is involved in adults acting like children, and Are you tending to that? Because even if you're not acting like a child, but you're tending to adults that are acting like children, you can get caught up in that mess. This is a lot about instigation. Do you see the Queen of Swords with the freaking head in her hands? There's something to say about like, where's the love? And if it's not there, then why are you? Meditation brings answers. I think step aside. Let them chop each other's you know, and then it's like, make sure you have all your ducks in a row, and that's beautiful, baby. Like, that's what you need. Do you really need to go have someone's head? You could get caught up in that crossfire. Wow. Okay, let me not simmer here with you, because yeah, it's taking forever. It's all about you, tending to you, doing you, being more concerned about you. It says trust that these people are gonna find what they're looking for. So yeah, Princess of Wands. Why spend time on this if it's meant for them to learn? Okay, it is about relationships. It is about, yeah, like it could be all of the above. Love, romantic, it could be familial, it could be involved in everything, like children and mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters. And it's like, you know what, I've got to go handle my own right now. Talk about meditation. Okay, Four of Swords, the card of meditation. Is there resentment, like where you didn't show up before and now you're like, let me show up. Nope. So don't take on guilt. No. Queen of Swords, release that. Queen of Swords, let that no, that's not for you, right? You know it's not either. Look, family, legacy, community. Give it the time, give it the space, give it honor that these people can figure it out, because they're adults too. Honor that you can show up differently. Honor that you and your golden dog, your big dog, you and your big dog are big dogs. You can go to the big dog area and let these old folks figure it out. Look, you've got manifestations to work on. You've got there's something I love this actually. Don't do the work for them, okay? Don't do the work for them, please. We're not going to do the work for them, because this is taking up a lot of your time, your attention, your mentality, your resources. Okay, you got to go back and refuel, refill, redo, revisit, recommit to you and you and you and you and you. Only this is all about you, Capricorn. I know you want to teach people, you want to help people skip steps, but no, like, because you're gonna end up missing steps along your way, and we're over here you're trying to create something. You're trying to arrive. You no matter your age, no matter how old you are, no matter where you are, no matter where you find yourself, like putting that to rest, putting the need to be there for everyone when this is an individual case by case, and here you are, an individual, the Magician, Gemini, Mercury in the day aspect. Allow things to surface, allow through your recovery, through your meditation, through your rest, to release any resentment or worry or stress. Recover from whatever fights you were involved in, stop the fight, and then go do you and clear up your everything, okay? The Magician, okay? It's a freaking whole new cycle and era for you. Like you and your dog we gotta go over here. We're not dealing with you, right? Wow. Yeah, the world. It's like, do you really want... We have Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. Like, you gotta divorce this. And maybe it is like that, right? Like, you keep tending to it, and so that makes people stay in the same vibration, and you're already, like, over that. But when you go and tend to this, it sucks you back in, right? It seeps back in. It like, let me F you up again. Let me mess you up again. And you're over here, Magician. Don't get messed with. Don't get taken by all this, like, others, blah, 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 blah. Like, don't let the condition persist, okay? Princess of Wands. That's the Page of Wands. Don't let these children who are meant to grow up, don't let them diminish you, right? Don't let them depreciate your value. You are the Queen of Swords, one of the most valuable queens in the whole freaking royal essence, okay? Shadow aspect of Virgo. Don't do it for them anymore. Libra, this is about you, okay? Thank you, Capricorn. Boy, oh my gosh. Do you want King Solomon? Okay, look, let me throw one King Solomon. What's the advice? Okay, can we get the advice? It's letting these people blah, 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 blah. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Number 12. Okay, control, authority, and leadership. Assertiveness, authority, responsibility, proper management, willingness to deal with the consequences. Taking control of the situation guarantees your success, even if others are trying to sabotage you. No outside help is needed. Okay, that's it. That's all I want to read to you. The advice is take matters into your own hands. Don't wait for anyone. Take charge, otherwise there will be no progress. Make a bold decision. Hope that helps. Capricorn, one thing I was going to say is that your readings are asserting my freaking power. Like, when I read for y'all, for the Capricorn sign, I'm like, I feel like powerful. So I hope you are not relinquishing power or waiting on others, okay? Take what resonates, Capricorn, hit the like button and hang out with me. I'll get a haircut soon. Thank you very much. Where are we at? We are at the Aquarian hour, Aquarian sector. We are still in the Jupiter arena. look at you. Pluto's guaranteeing abundance in your career. One more, finances, and then another for love. Wow. Weight on finance. Maybe you've been paying, like taking on a lot of expenses. So now pause for a minute. Or maybe you will start to see this abundance from your hard efforts in this career alignment, career path. So it's just that waiting period, which I know no one wants to hear that. No one wants to wait on a check, right? There's something better in the love department. That'll piss anyone off. Thank you very much. Look for a sign and take action. Remain positive. Don't stop. That's a message from your angels. Now that you've picked up momentum, now that you're gaining momentum, now that speed is your recovery in speediness and momentum. Don't stop. You're building momentum. You're building speed. It's taking off. Don't stop. So what if the love department is, or the family or the friends are like, yeah, let those things change. Everything about you is changing, especially your financial rewards are changing, and we gotta wait because you do have abundance. I'm gonna have to read wait. Okay, thank you, Hermetic Tarot. Can we get clarity, please, on one card for each sector? Career, finances, and love. Wow. Career, Eight of Swords, Lord of Shortened Force. Okay. Knowing that you're not trapped. Okay. It might feel like you can't do much, but it's allowing time to help you to assert intuition and instincts so that you can take the next step, so that you can make the decision to move into the next step or move on to the next, move on to the next step, or just take the next step. But first it's allowing choices to clear up, choices to become manageable, or your intuition, your instincts to come through, and then you can commit, right? Because there's something good coming out. So what's the rush? And no, you're not trapped. Seven of Cups. This is why. Didn't we just say that? You're waiting on clarity. You're waiting on your choices to become clear. You're waiting on the choices to become clear. You're waiting on the unclear, the bad choices to clear away. Okay. Wow. Lord of Illusionary Success, Venus in Scorpio. Wow, amazing. Seven of Cups, because you've had to energetically clear more. What I mean in terms of practical advice, energetic clearance in your finances means becoming very clear about how you are in reception mode. And for you, Sagittarius, I'm so sorry, maybe you have Sagittarius. For you, Aquarius, you are it's like you're gonna get hired. I think that's why the Sagittarius aspect was coming in. It's about feeling at home, finally feeling at home, but maybe honing in, right? Allowing it to come to you through observation and through clarity, okay? No longer taking others' words for it, no longer taking on old familiar partnerships. It's about new exciting terrains, okay? Seven of Cups. How about that for a Seven of Cups read? Alrighty then. Five of Wands, Saturn in Leo. Lord of Strife, Five of Wands, Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. Your angels don't want you to take that on, don't want you to help that man, don't want you to help that woman, don't want you to help that person, don't want you to help that family member, they don't want you to listen to them, okay? Five of Wands, you know what's best for you. It's relinquishing control, and then that allows you to move on from under their control. It's wanting to have control of this situation that leaves you feeling disposed in that, like it's a catch-22, and you wanting to control the outcome is you allowing them to control you. Five of Wands, Saturn in Leo. You know, too many competitive thoughts in this family, in this relationship, okay? There's something much better. Or maybe you have arrived here where this is really good. And so it's about working through being super independent. Two of Wands. It could be either one, right? Take what resonates. Because I was getting the Sagittarius vibration, which means, Aquarius, you've had good lovers, bad lovers, good relationships, bad relationships, good family members, bad family members, good friends, bad friends, while ringing in the left here. And so now it's like learning from that, whether good or bad. Take your lesson and don't stop. Don't stop believing. I love it. There's something better. I may have to read both of them, right? Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you are asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen to. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to. And that's in the finances department. It's likely that you're about to earn something big, and you can't just like be in that vibration of like whatever, right? Not that you are, but maybe people around you are in that vibration, and they're like, when is Aquarius going to get their money? When is Aquarius going to, do the work for me? Excuse me, Aquarius. No, we're not going to allow that, right? This is very solo dolo. Even if you're married or in a good relationship, like there's something about you being really keen, intelligent, intuitive, right? Eight of Swords. Not letting others' issues, others' problems get you, right? This is about your money. And it's not about like, oh, I'm Aquarius and I have all this money. Like, screw you. What are you doing? I had to work for this. It's like, actually, I had to work for this, and let me decide on whether I'm going to help you, or let me make sure I am not just giving away all the money, all the energy, right? Like there's something better. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Ask yourself what you would rather have, the very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled. Sometimes the divine has joys in store for us that we could never imagine on our own. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. Trust your angels to guide you in new and exciting directions. I think you still want to help someone, or you want to go back to that BS. And no, we're not. You're moving, okay? Don't stop. Don't stop, okay? What do we got here? Aquarius, Morgan Greer. Yeah, we want more clarity on that one. Like, what can help you while you're here? It's that vulnerability and letting others see to their own vulnerability. Letting others, like, if they're down, let them be down, and you'll be there anyway. It's a hard pill to swallow, right? It's not that you're teaching anyone any lessons, right? It's you're learning about how energy management, right? Three of Wands, from the Lord of Dominion to this Lord of Establish. You already have Three of Wands, don't you? In the finances, that's why. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I think that was Capricorn. Yeah, there's something about the Capricorn message. Wow. Yeah, there's something better, right? You're not seeing it yet, but don't stop. Okay, Three of Wands. Wow. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Hold on to your money. Five of Wands. That's Five of Wands right there, right? Hold on to your time, your money. Don't let anyone in. You are about to celebrate a new beginning. You're a healer. You're healed. Yeah, look, you're healing through these illusions. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me. I'm gonna take this call, okay? Okay, Aquarius, I think that was legitimate. I like Three of Wands. There's something better. Isn't that what the Three of Wands means? Like, you're not seeing it yet. There's a better fit. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Slow, but your life, Judgment, your life is changing a lot, and you must take a little bit of patience. It's different than perseverance. It's like, don't stop, even if it seems slow. You're working towards better, bigger, badder, better. And this is that Capricornian, Virgo, Taurus. Yeah. You're releasing a lot of what used to make you feel worthy, what used to make you feel good. Things in relationships that you were going for, all of that is changing. It's shifting. Your day-to-day is shifting. Maybe your home, when I say lifestyle shift, it's literally the details, all in the details. All of that is just different. You're showing up differently. Your new armor. That's a new armor. It's real. Suddenly, like, the lands, right? Three of Wands. You see the ships coming in. You see your ships sail in. You're okay. It's coming. You don't see it yet. It's coming. Perhaps tend to that. A Virgo would tend to space to create time and become clear and in a meditative, holistic stance, detailed, clean up the devils in the details, right? Scurry them off, get them out, and then a lot of clarity in the vision. This is all about you, Aquarius. It's always been all about you. You've been working on something, and it's little by little, it's about to take off, because the Queen of Pentacles wants to show up, and it's like in hiding. And that means you took a major leap of faith to make your life become better, to come into real love and come into a new financial standing, a new project. Yeah, it's in this like zone of allowing it to come in. How are you going to allow it to come in? Wow, Aquarius. King of Rods. You're on your own, even if you're not on your own. And this is very much about you in your alone time. All right, enough. Who's next? Last but not least, as always, thank you very much. Not as always. I mean, sometimes. I've been doing some more Pisces readings, like, I've been mixing them up. Anyway, Pisces, what's good? Take what resonates, leave the rest for the others. And, we're coming out of the wash, right? Let me just make sure my stomach is already talking because I drank a little bit more coffee and I ate a snack, and then I had a good snack and a bad snack. Okay, listen to your intuition. That's career, finances, helpful people, and then love. Be assertive. Wow. Okay, so it looks like folks are coming to your support. You're embracing support. Yes. Resounding yes. Okay. You made the right decision. Okay. You're making the right decisions. Listen to your intuition, whatever question, whatever you may be facing in your career path, on your career path. And then as far as your finances, there is help coming, okay? Good for us. Yeah, please help us. Be assertive. Okay, in your love department, be assertive. Maybe, I think in the last reading, I know it was like so many Pisces readers, YouTube, there's a lot of Pisces only, totally Pisces devoted channels. So I think there are enough like readers that are like all about and I'm not dogging on them or like really judgy. I'm just saying, like, don't we get enough like boost? We have enough readers that boost our confidence and assert our ego and all that. And so the last reading was like, hey, people are taking too much advantage of you. People are using you in so many ways. And so, yeah, it's about becoming assertive in that department, in the romantic, whether it's romantic or whether it's familial or friendships. A lot of people taking advantage of you. A lot of people that want you in their lives, but they don't know why. They just need someone. They need something from you. They like the attention you give them. They like that you're always available. They like that you're willing to be with them. However that means, whatever that means to you, take what resonates, Pisces. I'm ever so grateful as always, regardless of whether it does sound like I'm judging everyone in the world. Like, Pisces, maybe, is it that we want everything to be positive all the time? Well, maybe we just gotta like really see that we've been mistreated, or we in our extreme positivity, sometimes people take advantage of us. And I think I was talking about that in the collector reading, like maybe being more assertive with yourself in that romantic, familial, friendship, any relationship. Just be very assertive of why these people are in your life. Why do we want to keep these people in our lives? Why is it that we only want those that boost our confidence? I think that's very meaningful and helpful to constantly be prioritized and to constantly be put on a pedestal until we're constantly put on a pedestal and it becomes detrimental or maybe you do that with others, right? I think Pisces can go either way, where like I in my shadow, like in my growing up, it was like, yeah, I want to be the best. And then I also like to devote everything to my lover. Like I lose the sense of my reality and independence because I'm like, let me assert my lover, let me assert my partner, let me do everything in my spiritual ability, in my magical craft to like help my partner be successful. And then all of a sudden I'm 40 years old and I'm like, wow, I could be on a effing island with a virgin pina colada and also an alcoholic pina colada, and but I'm not there. I'm not, because I had to deal with stupid bosses who are like little boys, and I had to deal with a stupid partner that stole my dog, right? I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to be assertive. Pisces, this isn't about me, right? I'm so sorry. Thank you, Pisces. You're dismissed, right? Like, you don't want to be here. Me as a Pisces reader, I'm like, yes, I know. I'm obnoxious about it all. Please leave me a comment. Why don't, like, let's talk to each other. And yeah, I've gotten dislikes from Pisces. I've gotten thumbs down from Pisces. I've gotten really good commentary from Pisces. I've gotten I know it takes Pisces time. Like, we earn along the way, and then our success isn't fulfilling until later in our age, right? And a lot of Pisces experience success early on, and then we go through the trials and tribulations. And I just had a I'm going through many changes, and so I called on my Scorpio, one of my Scorpios, to like lay it on me, like, please help me see it, like help me balance it in my mind. I'm like, I don't know why I can't, like, it seems like everyone was on my side, but more so it seems like everyone has been egging me on. And so I wanted the Scorpio to like not egg me on, to just be like, hey, sometimes life throws these curveballs at us, and like, how are you going to pivot? And so maybe that's the type of reader I am. Like, how are we going to pivot, Pisces? And you know what? Maybe there's a huge difference between a supremely feminine Pisces archetype and a more masculine driven archetype. And you can't have one without the other, especially Pisces, but here I am in coming into balance, helping you come to balance. And maybe I'm talking to the Pisces that doesn't need any more egging on, doesn't need any more positivity, like extreme positivity. Like, yeah, we know we can do it. I know Pisces is like freaking intelligent, intuitive AF, godly, conscious, manifester. Like, we get it. But also, I have dealt with a lot of Pisces masculines that are like, gosh, me being a Pisces, and then I remember in high school, like, my Pisces friends were like drunk, and I'm like, oh my god, like. And then I had other Pisces friends that were like very artistic and creative, so like I've seen so many aspects of the Pisces. Okay, wait, I'm so sorry. career, finances, and here's career. Princess of Wands, a whole new direction. You've been instigated. You're instigating a new path. Okay. Listen to your intuition, and yeah, you are very fired up. So just take your time, right? It is about you. This is more than just you coming out being like, I'm Pisces, I'm no longer under the guise or control of this or that. It's like I'm on my own, and I'm gonna be a fire starter and a go-getter. And yes, you've always been a go-getter, but you're getting something different now, right? Love, Four of Cups, Lord of Blended Pleasure, Moon in Cancer. Wow, this is Moon in Cancer. So yeah, you're setting up goalposts, checkpoints along the way. This is something that has been attempting to surface since last summer. We talked about this since the new moon in Cancer in the summer of 2024. And I'll tell you from my vantage, yes, summers since 2021, okay, 2019, 2021, 2023, 2024, summers have been like, let's go. And then I'm like, no. Pisces, it's time to go. Finances, helpful people, blended pleasure. It's time to ask family. It's time to ask friends for support. It's time for you to take time out to sleep, to receive, to... This is the thing. Like, I'm not even saying, Pisces, that you're not doing anything. It's like, is it that you've been doing a lot, and like, yeah, now you need someone to cook you a freaking meal. Now you need someone to make the bed for you, and someone to give you a massage. If you're anything like me, it's like I'm the one doing that for myself and everyone else, right? Not that's more exaggerating, but that's what I do in my partnerships, is like tend to all those emotional aspects, tend to the blending of the pleasure. Now allow others to blend all that for you, right? And that's your finances. That's like, yeah. So you maybe went through a time when you were asking for too much. Okay, you've learned that lesson. And some of you Pisces, you never were in that shadow aspect, but hey, you still have to. Now you're asking for a good reason. Now you're asking for support for a damn good reason. Not that you weren't. Take what resonates, but this is real. This is real people coming to support you in reality, financially, or giving you time to get financially intact, to come into a new financial standing. Love, the Lovers. Okay, what is this? Be assertive. Yeah, the Lovers is all about you. Another Scorpio in my life. I've talked about this too. This is choose you. Even if you are in a loving, amazing partnership, amazing marriage, amazing romantic, or a romantic partnership, or amazing family, like, this is about you being assertive with you. And I think that's what I was saying earlier, is like, here we have Mercury, Gemini, the children of the voice divine, the Lovers. It's about you, not even just doing you. It's like, what about you? What about Pisces? Don't forget about you. Like this, don't forget to rest. Lord of Success Unfulfilled, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Saturn in Taurus. There's a lot of things that are not worth your time and effort. Sun in Gemini, Lord of Ruin. Let it go. Stop stressing. Stop letting others continually suppress you, depress you, burn you out. The burnout is real, but there's something else you've been working on. That's where you need to go. I'm going to read Be Assertive. I'm going to have to read all of them. Helpful people. This card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends. Helpful people. Okay, so it seems like your finances are going to become better once you move on from those bad relationships, those bad friendships, those bad networks, right? Or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. So it's like, don't rely on the same old, right? Four of Cups. But also give yourself time out. And maybe it's folks that are closer to you. There's a friend. There's someone near you who can offer you a better financial situation or entry into better financial situation. This card can also indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in fields related to your question or others who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can help make your dreams come true. Yes, Four of Cups, don't miss that opportunity, okay? It's also like tending too much to the same old vibration, tending too much to the same old people. Take what resonates. Not every Pisces is in this condition, but it could be that you're very independent and you only see people as that, like friends. You don't see the network. So it's opening up to that, or calling on a friend who actually can take on a more like professional network stance, okay? Regardless of whether they're your best friend or your lover, partner. Putting the emotions aside and then allowing them to guide you in this financial sector. You're ready for it. And your career, listen to your intuition. You're following your guides. There is someone who can light that fire under you, right? And you know this. Pisces, you know who I'm talking about. Be assertive. This situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings and then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. Ask for what you need without watering down your requests in order to satisfy others. Remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. Tailor your actions so that you earn the respect from others you deserve, and then move forward. Leave the bad behind. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, right? Like, hey, if you're in a good relationship and people are trying to change your mind about it, no. Or if you are in a bad relationship and you're wondering, is it time for me to go on my own? Yes, be assertive. Go on your own. It is more you. It's about you. I don't mean like you're the one causing issues. I mean like this timing is about you. So you even need to tell your partner, your current loving, amazing partner, to give you some time because you have a financial decision to make based on your career path, the evolution of your career. With a Page of Wands, it's like you have a love of learning. There could be a class that you want to take, or it just is like maybe there's someone around you who can teach you a new trick or something. And I don't mean to be facetious. I just mean like someone both can help to direct your financial path, financial course, and then also help to align you with a intelligent recourse or course of action. All of it is meaningful for you. the love of you, your love of yourself, your finances, and your career path. Is it an Aries? Is it a Scorpio? Possibly, right? Okay, yeah, they can help you. They can help you to see it through. See this something new. Or even if you had to pause, right? Even if you had to pause on a situation or a career or a job, this Emperor, this Scorpio Aries person can help you come back to even feel worthy, like even just give you the confidence boost, right? Page of Wands. Look, yeah, something about the Three of Cups, like, and it, like, I'm not saying I don't mean this in a bad way, like that you only see people as fun, or like maybe your friends can offer you more than just that. Like, it's almost like Pisces, you're the one that does all the emotional labor. And this is I'm exaggerating, but it's like you're open and available to listen and to help others in their times of emotional needs. You're also a great friend. You're also a great girlfriend, great boyfriend, great friend, great person in general. Maybe you even want to get out more. Maybe you're ready to celebrate more. It's okay to rely and lean on your friends, your family. If you're anything like me, it's all about, yes, asking for help. Because look at you. You're still hella independent. You're still the queen, the boss, the freaking business owner. Okay. This Scorpio person, or is this just a vibration? They're helping you, like they're asserting you. They may assert you. Are you a teacher? Are you teaching? Are you going to teach? Oh, I was reading the Wheel of Fortune backwards, reverse. I think get out of this hyper fixated, hyper individual. It's time to stop losing because you're so used to doing it on your own. You're used to hiding. There's a business idea. There's a business that you put on hold. There's many projects that can be successful. There's someone around you that can help you get out of this funk. Okay? Got you. Got it. All love, Pisces. All love to everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This took a long time. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Happy full moon in Libra. Happy first quarter moon in Cancer. Happy full moon in Libra. May you enjoy the rest of your April. Happy spring. Happy birthday if you are a Sun in Aries. Subscribe if you're still here. If you've gone through the whole freaking zodiac with me. These are times, aren't they? I want to assert you. So I hope that I have done that. I want to assert that you can be successful, that you can have success, that you can see success through, no matter if it's in all aspects, career, finances, and love, or one of those, right? I'll be back with more, and I send you all the loving, 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 bright, white light, protective, brilliant light as you move towards success, okay? Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans as far as like production and my wild voice. I don't know if I was supposed to talk this much, right? I don't think people knew I had this much to say, or that I could speak in this way, or that I could show up and talk, right? Here I am, talking your head off. All the love. So much love, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to hit like, hit share. Yes, please subscribe. Leave me messages. Say hi. Tell me if you hate this. Tell me if you love this. Tell me something or nothing. And I'm still here. I'm gonna hang out, and things may be erratic for a moment as I address my own personal stuff. We got this, okay? All right, ciao. I'll be back very soon anyway. Peace.